Hello everyone, I'm Aarti Singh Parihar. I'm going to present my paper, Women Participation in Rail Transport in India, Relevance and Need in Present Scenario. This is my profile. I'm a civil servant with Indian Railways, have 14 years of service experience. Academically, I am PhD in history subject and I have worked in various divisions of railways in different portfolios. I've received the Journal Level Award in 2012 and Minister of Railway Award in 2017. These are some of my works. This is the outline of the study, introduction to the topic, importance of subject, present scenario in India, situation in other countries, and what could be done, suggestions are some of my opinions, and the conclusions. According to International Labour Organization, transport is one of the several sectors that has traditionally been regarded as having no place for women. As per Census 2011, India has 940 females per 1000 male, and in a survey conducted by NSSO, it came out that female work population ratio in India was 26.6% in 2009-10, which came down to 23.7% in 2011-12. As per one Niti Aayog's report, in transport, storage and communication, only 27 females per 1000 work in comparison to 117 males per 1000 in urban population. Indian government has passed many laws and regulation to ensure equal participation of women in workforce, like the Maternity Benefit Amendment Act 2017 and Advisory to State Under Factories Act 1948 to allow women workers do night shifts with adequate safety measures in place. We have Minimum Wages Act 1948, Equal Remuneration Act 1976. And Indian Railway has been following all the initiatives and schemes by Government of India, yet we have only 0.1 million female employees in the total workforce of 1.3 million, that is 7.71%, and 2063 female officers in total 18,263 officers, which is 11.30%. So next is why this topic is important. So transport is like a fulcrum which connects people to their workplaces, education center and social engagement. It is used by everyone, so a diverse range of views is needed to shape and inform the transport sector at every stage to enable it to become successful for all. And Indian Railway is one of the largest transportations and logistics network in the world. It has 8,000 stations across India, and Indian Railway carries 23 million passengers per day in 12,000 passenger trains, 3 million tons of freight per day in 7,000 freight trains, and the share of Indian Railways in transport sector in India is about 36%. Less women participation in transport have created a situation where infrastructure is not ready for female employees and for female passengers. A good transport system is very important not only for women's practical need, but it is essential for providing equal opportunities to women for their social and economic empowerment. Again, I am quoting International Labour Organization, which said in their transport policy brief in 2013 that jobs in transport sector are highly gendered and unequal, as is access to transport service. As a result, women's voice are all too often neglected when it comes to transport planning and the pursuit of decent work. Present scenario. So today India's main concern in gender-related issues is that public places and public transport are not safe and secure for female population. Various studies have been conducted in Delhi and Mumbai and in other cities, and their results are same that women do not feel safe while traveling in public transport. Women staff faces various challenges every day at their workforce. Very few stations have separate toilet blocks for female staff, and even when lower level staff doesn't get basic amenities at workplace, very few stick to the job and they don't try to learn their work. Then they try to opt for a job that is in closed environment in some offices where challenges are fewer and conditions are better. It again results into lesser investment in basic amenities and much less vertical upgradation of women employees to reach the decision making or managerial posts. I have presented two case studies. First one is about ticket checking staff. In Mumbai division of Western Railway, we have 1056 ticket checking staff, out of which 96 are females with job experience of 15 to 20 years. But traditionally, female staff used to work at the station or local squad because in these job profiles they can work for limited hours and take care of their families as well. So one attempt was made by administration to deploy these female staff in long distance train. Though the journey was short and staff could return home in the same day, there was a lot of resistance by these female employees and they tried to stop this initiative. But then administrative offered them some incentives like full day off after a work day, and some good restroom facilities were constructed. And also, female ticket checkers who continued this job, who started this initiative, were suitably awarded. So, this initiative could take off, though there was a lot of resistance. Second case study is about a station which administration started in 2018, and it was a decision to post all female staff in that station in Mumbai suburban. Western Railway selected Matunga Road station for reasons like residential colony nearby and less workload. But what problem we faced as an administration is that there were a lot of safety issues because ticket booking office at the Matunga Road station was situated just near the main road, and in the night time there were a lot of antisocial elements used to roam around there. So we had to do lot of groundwork at the station, like we installed safety grills and iron doors at the main door and windows. We installed CCTV camera so that anyone approaching at the station or booking window can be identified. And we installed emergency bell at the booking office. We increased security personals for patrolling at the station. Also, local police was contacted to keep a watch at that area. So after initial hitch for a few days, things settled down for good, and for the last 2 years, Matunga Road Station is being successfully run by 24 female employees. I've given a brief description about the situation in other countries. How much is the female participation in other countries like UK, USA, and Japan, and European Union. And I have also listed that there are some initiatives in these countries which have started to address this situation where women participation can be increased. But India, there is nothing which has been started so far. What could be done? Here are some of the suggestions. We should address the issue of basic amenities on priority. There should be some monetary encouragement to give incentives to women for opting jobs like loco pilot, guard, and station masters. Then there should be reservation for women in management posts because these are the decision making and policy making posts, and women in those positions will make a positive environment. There should be publicity of jobs, but what kind of jobs railway gives and what are the perks which comes with it. There should be institutions of women committees with the help of NGOs who can supervise, who can guide all the infrastructure needs and the other things for the women employees. And lastly, there should be an organizational will to include gender sensitivity in the vision of Indian Railways and to make it a part of all training programs. So this is the conclusion of the study, that there is a need of this uh, equal participation of women in Indian Railways, and Indian Railway has committed in its vision 2020 as a vehicle of inclusive development and national integration. So railways have to work to increase this participation. So if Indian Railways aims for inclusive development, then it is quite essential that female are included in all services and future planning related to it. And it is important to mention here that with its employee strength of 14 lakh, if Indian Railway takes a step to improve female participation at all levels, it will set an example for other sectors of our economy. Indian Railway is a career of economic and social changes. This role should be widened by opening doors for female and giving wings to female employees to reach at the top, to be able to offer qualitative services to our customers. Thank you.